And welcome back. We now go to the Business Review, where Dashan Hendricks looks at the efforts to boost agriculture in Jamaica.
Agriculture set for growth. Linkages with the tourism sector have been targeted to improve the viability of the sector and market access for farmers. But with the tourism sector spending $19 billion on food imports for visitors, the minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Agriculture, J.C. Hutchinson, is pushing for a faster route to getting Jamaican agricultural produce in hotels.
In fact, it is only when we develop and maintain linkages to ensure that every industry and every economic activity allows as many people as possible to prosper, that Jamaica will truly prosper on a sustainable basis.
Mr. Hutchinson says that the challenges in maximizing the linkages between agriculture and tourism must be confronted if the economy is to have meaningful growth, and he outlined a plan he believes can help.
And so we are looking at what we call an agroeconomic zone. And this agroeconomic zone is one where we will have a complex where we have grading, packaging, processing, cold storage, everything in one complex.
He didn't say where this complex will be built or when, but he outlined how it will help farmers.
The farmer who now loses most of his crop, because you know when the higglers come, they take off the best crop, and then the rest of it is left in the field to spoil. The farmer is able to sell all that he produces, so that nothing is left in the field.
Troubling, though, is one aspect of how the produce will be divided, seeming to target the local market with substandard goods, foreigners getting the best produce.
When it goes to the complex, you have the grade A going to the hotels and to the export market. The grade B goes to the local market, and the grade C goes to processing. And when we talk about processing, we are talking about these that are still good. They will then go to make juice, jellies, jams, etc. And the trash from all of this will go and make feed and fertilizer.
But that's not the only area Mr. Hutchinson is targeting for the agriculture sector. The long talked about integration of the school feeding program is still on the agenda, though here no time frame was given for it to start.
And there is roughly 30% of the children who come to primary schools who come there without a breakfast. And you know by 9, 10 o'clock what happens to them. And especially when they come there and you find that they come there on an empty stomach, and the first thing they go and do is buy back juice. You know what happens. And so we are now looking that through this system in agriculture, we are going to be looking to provide fruit juice for breakfast for every student that comes to these schools, and cutting out the bag juice that exists there.
Great plans, now implementation must take center stage. That's the Business Review. I'm Dashan Hendricks. Good evening.